Bueno, tenemos aquí el placer de hablar con la profesora Chinot, que realmente viene, ya se puede imaginar, de Israel, pero dando una buena noticia porque es importante el tema del banco de sangre y además las ayudas que hacen para enseñar a muchísimos también el cuidado de urgencias en ambulancia. Pero uno de los temas más importantes es el tema del banco de sangre, aunque no lo queráis. Y es verdad, ¿verdad?
¿Verdad? Para nosotros la sangre es uno de los más importantes para salvar la vida. We cannot, sorry,
Lo hacemos en Spanglish, no pasa nada.
no podemos hacer sangre artificial, así que necesitamos que la gente dona sangre voluntariamente para salvar vidas de otros. Y cada unidad de sangre la dividimos en 3 partes. Aquí se salva 3 personas. Y esa es lo más importante, cosa que alguien puede hacer en su vida.
Exactamente, es que realmente la necesidad de dar esa información para que la gente se animen a donar es una de las bases importantes y el mantenimiento de esa sangre también.
Absolutamente, porque la sangre tiene no solamente ser de bastante cantidad, pero del perfecto calidad, porque esa es lo que gente recibe cuando tienen hemato-oncological diseases, cuando son muy enfermos, y es la única cosa que los puede salvar. Así que sí.
Es importantísimo. Entonces, nuestra llegada aquí, vamos a decir nuestra llegada, me gusta decirlo así, es realmente para dar empower, para dar empujón a darse la cuenta a la gente de que hay que donar sangre por un lado, hay que mantener esta asociación, porque es una asociación, es Magen David Dom, ¿lo he dicho bien? Magen David Dom. Y realmente es una asociación fantástica que ayuda en todos los sentidos, hasta a los jóvenes, para verle la realidad y estudiar para ayudar.
Sí. Nosotros somos como la Cruz Roja de Israel. Así que tenemos toda la responsabilidad por la emergencia, los servicios de emergencia, todas las ambulancias, los Medicycles that we see here, que gente puede llegar a los enfermos as quick as possible.
Es lo más posible. Sí.
Y también mantener el nivel de medicina que es muy alta, muy alto, y por lo mismo con la sangre. Y nosotros tenemos la gente que son amigos de Magen David Adom en el mundo, que nos ayuda a mantener este very high level of medicine.
A la altura de tener un nivel alto de medicina es importante. Me parece fantástico. Pues veo que ya está todo el mundo sentándose a la mesa, pero vamos a hacer una pregunta en inglés, porque yo creo que también mis fellows in English would like to know. We have a Magen David Dom. It's an association for blood bank. We say it's a blood bank, actually it is. It's one of the most important. It is from Israel. And it's here in Gibraltar, opening the doors, I would say, opening the reality, making the people realize we need to donate and we need to help.
Absolutely. And because, as we said, there is no artificial blood, and I don't think there'll be artificial blood in the future, it's very hard to imitate what God gave us as blood. We need each other. So on that point, we really need each other, humans to help humans. And we said in our old book, in the Talmud, it says that he who saved one life looked as he saved the entire world. So we are saving life every day by donating blood, actually 3 lives. And that's a fascinating thing to do.
It's a fascinating association because the Magen David Dom is fantastic because they have the motorcycle, like we say here, for the doctors, so they can go, and at the same time the ambulance, helping, even though I see in the internet, young kids learning and finding out more about
Absolutely. We can become an NDA volunteer at the age of 15, and then we teach you how to give really basic life support. But if you go on training, you can be up to a very, very experienced paramedic with all the training that you got. So volunteers and employees are getting the same education and the same way of saving lives. So from an organization of only 2,000 employees, we have 22,000 volunteers who can help. We call them by a special app. If your neighbor feels bad, we can send you to your neighbor, knock on the door, start saving them. So it really makes us much stronger.
Exactly, more family, more realistic, I say, more human. Indeed, human. we're here with Ian Landon, who is a special person right here with Magen David Adom. So it's very important because, why? Because he has a thought that I think is lovely, what he just said, and I want to listen again to that.
I just like helping the underdogs, people who are less fortunate than me, and if we can help others with not seeking praise, not seeking anything, just doing it from the goodness of our heart, irrespective of colour, creed, religion, if we can help others, it gives you a nice glow. It's a good feeling.
It is a good feeling when you're helping somebody. That's very, very true. Always.
And I always think it's nicer to help without somebody having to ask for the help. When you see somebody struggling, if you can offer that help without them, it lets them retain their dignity, and that's important.
It is. It's one of the things we do a lot in my television program, and my husband has a radio called La Hora Salud in Spanish. And we help a lot of associations, small ones in Spain too. Yeah. And they struggle, like you said. They struggle, but the way they struggle with a smile. And then asking, help me. They just said, whatever you can, however you can.
Every little helps.
And everything little drop helps. And that's what we had to do. But this help is special. You say you're going to give a motorcycle? That's what I heard this time?
Well, it's not special. It's only where the decimal point goes. It's only where the decimal point.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're needed. They're needed in a society to help others. And I think it's nice to get Gibraltar on the map by giving a motorbike on their behalf. And if it's in recognition of their generosity, I'd like to think other Gibraltarians will jump on the back of the motorcycle and keep giving. So yeah,
I think it's a beautiful thought in the end to have a thought of giving something more to the society.
Love it.
It's the first thing we have to think. Give, but not to think we're going to receive. It's just giving because we love. We give it with the heart.
It's good to sparkle.
And I can see his eyes.
It's good to sparkle.
He really loves to give.
I do.
Whatever he can to help. That's
yeah,
lovely.
whatever, whenever, however, whoever.
I like that. But don't come and ask him things, huh? Don't come asking stuff. So what's the next step you're going to do? What's the next dream?
If I knew what the next dream was, it would become a fantasy. I don't know. I try and make my fantasies become realities and just keep looking, keep my eyes open and see where help is needed and just give and make. I've been fortunate. I can only eat one meal a day. I can only drive one car at a time. But if I can provide my family, those who I love, and there's over, well, let's give it to them as well.
That's beautiful, Ian. I think it's the most beautiful word you just said. Thank you very much for having such a good heart.
Thank you.
We're here with Ayelet Mamoshai, and I think it's fantastic to talk to a woman's entrepreneur, woman business, woman fighter, because really this world, we have to say you're exactly from the Gibraltar.
Yes, I'm the chairwoman of the Gibraltar Israel Chamber of Commerce, which we established 3 years ago in cooperation with the Chief Minister of Gibraltar, Mr. Fabian Picardo, with the Israeli Embassy in London and the Ministry of Economy of Israel. So we cover ourselves with the good people, with a good support, and we actually went out with that. And since then, we actually brought over 20 business delegations from Israel to Gibraltar. We organize over 25 business events, very successful one, like this one today. And I actually took 3 business delegations in less than a year from Gibraltar to Israel.
Busy woman, huh?
Very busy woman, believe me, yes, definitely. And I actually just came back, if we are talking about the power of the woman, I just came back recently from a visit in Israel, a business trip in Israel. I took a female business delegation, the first ever in the history of Gibraltar. And I took with us the Minister of Equality, of Housing from Gibraltar, Mrs. Samantha Sacramento. She came with us. And I'm very excited to say that in October, next month, we're going to have the Gibraltar Day in Tel Aviv for the first time ever in the history of Gibraltar. And that we are doing in cooperation with the Minister of Finance, with Minister Isola, the Minister for Commerce, and of course with his great team, with Paula Stengo, and obviously with the support of the Chief Minister, Fabian Picardo. I must say that we are fully booked already in the Israeli side and the Gibraltar side, which I'm very, very happy for. The good thing is, when we established the chamber, we actually thought about a good way. Are we going to make that connection that been exist already, just to make it stronger? And that's what we did. So it's actually getting stronger and stronger. And I think now with the blockchain industry and in the tourism industry and in the property industry, so many things happen in the shipping industry. So we are very, very excited. We actually think within the Brexit, we feel that so many good things happen into Djibouti.
That's what I'm saying about the Brexit, because everybody's worrying about Brexit, and you seem
Don't
so
worry
happy
about
over
the Brexit. Exactly. Because I always said from bad things, always good things happen. So whatever opportunity you have, and if there is any opportunity knocking on your door, just grab it. And I think it just, Jibrail just exists and established, and it's such a good momentum that we are very, very happy and very glad that we did it. We are very, very happy.
What else can we ask to her? I think so nothing else, because you did everything. I'm afraid to ask.
Hope you enjoyed tonight.
Today was a beautiful day,
Beautiful.
And I think at the same time you're in the women's business of Gibraltar.
You're right. Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
in charge too of all the events, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of events. I think it's very important for lots of networking. People are really enjoying themselves, and you can tell that they really enjoy the atmosphere, and that's it. I think just to finish everything as a Jews, I really wish to everybody Happy New Year, and may this year will bring us just good and happiness and health and.
It's important. Health for everybody. That's it.
You're totally right.
Thank you very much, Ayelet.
Pleasure is all mine. Thank you very much.
I love this woman. She's amazing. Wow, she's too much. What we have Ida Gutting here is a fantastic young man who has such a great heart, I say, because being working in the sense of helping others at the same time with the blood bank or even the ambulance or young kids on the legions, that we say, helping others and giving the ideas and getting young people to come and aboard, right?
Yeah, we have a unique program that's meant for young adults, 18 and over, who want to come to Israel and be able to volunteer in our organization. And these young adults, they take part in a training, 10 days of training, along with other young adults from all over the world. And after that, they're able to volunteer and work on our ambulances.
It's fun in one sense, because really, it's not that tough to learn. It's not tough to teach either, no?
It's not tough. It does take a dedication and time. But the thing is that they're able to give back to Israel in a way that not many people are able to. They actually save lives in Israel, and they gain training that they wouldn't have gotten anywhere else.
Yes, I think this is great, because sometimes I know you do training for outsiders too.
Correct.
For the Philippines, I heard something about Philippines too.
Correct. We just last week we had a very interesting meeting. The president of the Philippines came over, and we had the honor of hosting him in our Jerusalem station. And this is because we have actually now implemented our dispatching and our software, which we developed in the Philippines. And by the end of this year, he has said that Manila, the entire Manila, would be running our software to utilize their resources in emergency medical services.
It's fantastic. So I imagine you're very proud and you're very happy about it.
It's absolutely amazing. It's the first time we have completely taken our system to another country, and hopefully it's the first of many.
Well, we hope so too, and we hope to see you again. That's the best part here in Gibraltar, huh?
Yes, it's very good here.